Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty. The singer, the starlet, the soldier, the showdown. Dear reader, enter now, if you dare, the JANUS Chamber.
Oh.
A journey into the unexpected. Warning, this is not reality as you know it. History tells us Cap couldn't have been in this story. Suspect anything past this point. Surgeon General. The White House, 1:16 a.m. The early 60s, shortly before Thanksgiving. Hey, aren't you? I'm, sorry, miss, you wouldn't happen to know where I might find the president?
Sure, honey. He's just through there.
Thank you, miss. Not so fast. You're not permitted to see the president. I'm sorry, sir, but I was summoned here to... I had you summoned, mister, not the president. Let's go to my office. The president keeps a busy schedule at night that we are thankfully not part of. Moments later. What a beauty! You don't see these anymore. You can't get a TV signal this deep in the house? I lost 70% of my sight from a claymore blast during the police action in Korea. Can't make out those blinky pictures on a TV. It's all phony anyway. Don't trust anything on television. Another sign of the decay of society. There is no simple enemy, like in World War II. You, my recently returned AWOL, and all the other degenerates running around in their unmentionables, are all signs that we have gotten off track. Way off track. He's talking about that new swingin' super team, the Avengers. Fight fans. The president's advisors won't let you near him since you came out in certain circles against the backstage mischief during the missile crisis. Well, you have me at a disadvantage, sir. I don't consider intolerance part of the American vocabulary. So, I am speechless, sir. Good. I like you that way. This is the file on the JANUS project. Anything sensitive has been censored out. I'll brief you further when we get to Nevada. Nevada? Sinatra's giving that big fundraiser for the president on Thanksgiving in Las Vegas. Is this about that? This is about what I tell you it's about. We have to secure that JANUS project. That is all. The president is off limits to you. Kefauver Airfield, Nevada, 8 hours later. I wired ahead about that. No TVs. Where's that blasted sergeant? General, if you don't mind, I'm a little puzzled by this file you gave me. It seems to be about life forms, alien life forms. You got that correct. It was Ike's pet project. The president pulled funding on it, redirected it to this NASA scam. JANUS was to be closed this coming January 1st. 1 week ago, the secret facility was hit by meteors. Communications shut down. No word. A band of lethal radiation surrounds the compound. No one we've sent in has returned, except him. No neurological damage. He's just violently insane. Careful. He bites like a gator. I've lost 60 good men so far, including this poor soul. That's why I called you in. This is right up your alley. Right, hero? I'll give it a go, but I don't know if I'm any more suited than your men were. It seems the threats to the nation are getting stranger and stranger by the year. There ought to be some army unit to deal with it. Well, if that old warhorse, Fury, gets his funding, there will be. For now, all we've got to deal with the weirdos are our own weirdos. It's up to you alone to secure the JANUS facility. I'll get the sergeant to show you to your barracks. No need. I'm staying with an old army buddy in town. You're lost, Captain. They just installed air conditioning in the officers' quarters. The Corona Casino, Las Vegas. Dino Manelli's penthouse. Baby, give Dino a little time. Even a jet engine takes a minute to start.
Jet engine? You're more like an old mule, Manelli.
Oof, excuse me, miss, I didn't mean.
I bet. What's with you? Do you always have this effect on men?
Dino, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Baby, mi casa su casa. It ain't a chilly, drafty tent like we had with Sergeant Fury and his howling commandos back in World War II, but I call it home. Mi mucho besame, amigo. Thanks, buddy. If you don't mind, I'm just going to change into something more comfortable. Yeah, that's what she said, brother. You said on the phone that you were on a mission for General Zane? That's one tough customer. He took down Senator McCarthy when the senator tried to take on his army. McCarthy, you should be glad you slept through that. What a gorilla. You know, Fury spit in his face when he tried to get Grumpy to snitch. Oh, man. These are some crazy toys you got here. Even old Dino ain't seen chrome like this before. Hey, Cap, my old Italian sixth sense tells me you ain't here to play golf. Why, Dino, I'm out here to see the natural wonders of the desert. And you're coming with me. Nevada desert, 30 miles past Kefauver Airfield. Crazy, man. This place is nowheresville. Don't tell me you know a hoochie bar out here. And what's with that clicking? It's got a good beat, but even little Sammy couldn't dance to something that quick. Dino, that's my Geiger counter. It's detecting high levels of harmful radiation. Thanks for the ride. I'll go the rest of the way on foot. You go back to Vegas. I'll see you soon. I hope. The JANUS facility. 3 hours later. AIM soldiers holding a United States research facility. Advanced idea mechanics A very nasty bunch of scientific terrorists. Molotov, Matt. Good clean American air. No reading on the Geiger counter. That means the radiation in the desert was no accident, but a deliberate measure to keep out visitors. There's more here than meets the eye. Inside Vault 16, JANUS facility.
You are looking at the image of my agent of destruction. The first step in my plan. He will murder the president to start the chaos I need to conquer. But it is my face you should remember. The face of your doom. The face of M.O.D.O.K. You are looking at the JANUS Chamber, named after the ancient god of doorways, two-faced, a symbol of man looking out of the dark past towards his bright future. This is not alien in the sense of bug-eyed moonmen. It is an attempt to fuse human intelligence with cybernetics. That is the alien life form mentioned in the project reports. That headless automaton in Vault 16 was the final step. It was a robot meant to have a human driver, both linked to an experimental computer network called the ARPANET. This man-machine would be a god for the new age, unstoppable, and in total control of the information millennium. Our JANUS. The problem was that fragile man's mind was too weak to link with a robot's synapses. Too much data. Too quick. That was why the JANUS Chamber was created. The chamber is filled with a neurological accelerator gas of the diethylamide family. The gas was to prime the driver, to link with the robot. But all the subjects went insane within that chamber. What effect do you think it shall have on me, Captain America? When I exit, I will mount the robot, and once my agent kills the president, I will conquer the world in the resulting chaos. I will be JANUS, mad or not. Follow me, Captain America, if you dare. Enter now the JANUS Chamber. Herein, the realm of madness. It contains all the power and danger of the mind. The most disconcerting question is whether or not the deviant world around us is the product of my mind or yours. Your ilk sickens me. In your overweening pride, you think you will save man from himself. Superheroes. Neither super nor heroes. You are the problem. The contagion. And I shall obliterate you.
Whoa, man. This is too freaky. I'm out of here.
Your eyes do not deceive you, my dear captain. Fear my gaze. From it comes your greatest fear, your darkest secret. Snails.
No, none of this is real.
But this is without meaning. It isn't real reality, of course.
Nick Fury, a bizarre transsexual battalion of them. None of this is true. Soldier, you're not brave enough to see the truth. My real face underneath this tawdry mascara and trampy lipstick. Hucky? I was your little buddy, and you let me die. Did we win the war? It's so lonely in hell, buddy. No!
Victory is mine, as in the beginning, so it is in the end. Look into the eyes of death, and it shall be me staring at you. The bloody, melting skull haunting your nightmares. The Red Skull.
Well, if all this is in my head, if all this is my creation, that means I can make the rules. I can turn this mad nightmare to my advantage.
For every hurdle you jump, I can put up another failure to block your way. Another death you cause. Another pretty corpse across your golden shining path.
Not this time, big head. I'm on to this game. To me, my shield. Keep on flying, Cap. Let's do it, old friend.
Here it will end in madness. Come up on the baby head. The baby. Stop me. Kill me. Let us both die, and chaos and carnage will come. No matter what happens to me, my agent will still plunge your America into an oblivion of despair they shall drown in and never surface from.
JANUS facility, outside perimeter fence. Well, Doctor, not as interesting as the body count here. Cap signaled us on the facility's transmitter. So I guess the freak really took care of everything. But where is he? Just trace amounts, General Zane. The band of radiation is gone. Interesting. No, they...
Baby.
They were able to bring that abomination to life. Ahoy! General Zane, I presume? Stay clear of the big boy, he's still hot. And this is this hot rod's last ride. How'd you get that thing running? Well, that's my secret, General. No one will use that machine again. It's too dangerous. Well, what's that blasted noise? Oh, M.O.D.O.K. It's in pain. Don't worry. The batteries on it will run down soon. I drained the alkaline reservoirs on it. Doc, I'm not sure how the controls on this tube work, but you better figure it out quick and turn it off. There's some creature in it that M.O.D.O.K built that cannot be allowed to live. You did it, soldier. I gotta hand it to you. Tied up nice and neat with a bow. Well, that's what bothers me, General. It's too neat. M.O.D.O.K seemed so confident. We're missing something, and that something might be fatal. The sergeants told me you're staying with that singer, Dino Manelli. Any chance you can get me tickets for Sinatra's fundraiser for the president? That's it! The Corona Casino, Las Vegas. Dino Manelli's penthouse. You know the drill, girls. Room service is bringing up 16 cans of whipped cream. You, the brunette, start up hot tubs 4 to 9, and someone get my silk socks. Don't touch that jacuzzi, ma'am. I don't think this thing will be of much service to you. Cap, you old square. I never figured you'd want a piece of the action. That's cool, baby. Let me get my old Citizen 5 costume out of the wardrobe. Drop the masquerade. You're not fooling me. That poor deluded starlet this afternoon. No wonder she called you an old mule earlier. You're not a velvet-tongued crooner. You're an AIM robot of death sent to kill the president. Now you blew it, Boy Scout. We could have had a swinging time. Now we're going to have a blast! You missed, Dino. Allow me to show you how the Howlers really threw a shindig. You'll never take me alive. Come on, where's the real Manelli? Ain't that a laugh? I thought I was the real one. If this thing is really the agent, that means Kefauver Airfield, laboratory hangars. And this valve controls the oxygen delivery. Yes, that's it. All I have to do is turn this dial, and this creature will be put to sleep for good. Don't touch that dial. That's no servant of evil. That's the highest paid lounge singer in the nation. Oh man, that was my best midnight blue tuxedo. What am I going to wear to the big show now? Minutes later. Have I got some news for you, General? The world is safe once more. Tell me, on the TV, is it true? Are they showing pictures of him? We have just received confirmation at 12:30 this afternoon. President of the United States, John F. Kennedy, was shot by a lone gunman. We will be bringing you more answers as we get them, trying to make sense of this senseless story.